I'd already imagined what the birth was going to be like. I imagined what that first soccer game was going to be like, and the first day going off to kindergarten. All those things, and even up through high school and through college and becoming a grandparent, you make those, you daydream, you think about it. I call it making kind of those home movies. And when your daughter or your child is born and they say, she's born with Down syndrome, my experience was my home movie went away and I didn't know what to replace it with. The Upside of Downs gives people, first and foremost, a place to come, to gather, and to feel welcome, and then to maybe start making some of those home movies. Not so much in your head, but now home movies for real.
The Upside of Downs is available for 3 different reasons, I feel. One is definitely for the individuals with Down syndrome, for any support they may need, whether it's medical, whether it's support services, and any ongoing care. Secondly, for the parents, so that they understand that they're not alone, they have a family out there, and they can network with them and really find strength in numbers. The third reason is to communicate as an educational outreach to the community, to let people know the gifts that individuals with Down syndrome bring to the community.
When a call comes into the office or an email comes with either an expectant parent or a brand new parent, we coordinate services for that family. They usually are experiencing a lot of anxiety, sadness, unknowing feelings about what the future is going to hold for their family. What we provide is a sense of hope that this is a wonderful community of support. You're part of our family now.
I had not had any experience with special needs children before this happened, and you're so scared. And I look back at that and I laugh now. I'm like, well, now I'm informed, and you feel like you're standing at the bottom of this mountain, and the Upside of Downs was that first lifeline.
Being empowered with knowledge is just the key when it comes to Down syndrome, or really any diagnosis that's brand new. I know many people take a long time to go out and hunt for that information. That was not me. I think I was at a mom's night at about 6 weeks, and I was calling people very, very soon. I mean, within days of the diagnosis. I just wanted to talk to other people who had been in my shoes.
I received resources every month on the internet about workshops and programs for our children that my daughter could participate in, and then as an adult, things that I could participate in. They've offered financial assistance for educational programs for my daughter, the workshops. Children are children, but our children have special ways of learning. So getting those resources and having those available to me on a regular basis has just been a great help.
We need to be up to date and current with our resources, our programs, to provide an opportunity for our parents as well as our educators to learn about best practices when working with individuals with Down syndrome.
When you think of partnerships, you think of corporate partnerships, you think of finances, and that is very important to our group because that helps us provide the services that we need to provide for our children and their families. But some of our most important partnerships, these are really partnerships with educational and medical institutions. One of the greatest partnerships that we forged just recently is with several school districts where we have actually supplied information, we've supplied libraries and resources to the schools. Within the medical community, we have parents that go and actually sit with residents as they're going through their medical education, and they fill them in on aspects of Down syndrome that you don't learn in medical school, aspects about life and living with our children and situations that occur that you can't learn from a book.
When I look at my daughter, she's young, she's in school, but she will be an adult one day. And it's important for community businesses and organizations to see our children as skilled. And selfishly for me, I want that to happen because I want her to hold a job. So I need people to see who she is and her skills so that she can be a contributing member of our society.
People with Down syndrome really are a gift to our community. I don't know if everybody immediately sees that. In my position, when I'm getting them in volunteering and getting them into the workforce, sometimes a supervisor will say, oh, why should they be there? And I always say that this is someone who can get the work done, and not only will get the work done, but will inspire those people around them.
We're at a point now where there's the realization, I'm not going to live forever. I am not always going to be strong and able to take care of her. So there has to be something else. That's something that is being addressed by the Upside of Downs now as well. It's not just about babies, it's just not about children, it's about young adults and older adults and what happens next.
It's a sense of having pride in our child. We know the obvious that our children with Down syndrome are different, and their path through life is going to be very different. But we have that opportunity of having the support from the Upside of Downs to have the comfort in, supporting our child in whatever she's going to want to do.
What is exciting about the Upside of Downs is that the horizon for the future is absolutely open and endless. We are working on strategic planning so that we can meet the long-term needs of our community. We are looking at building space so that we can have a location to call our own. Other things are programming throughout all 7 counties of Northeast Ohio so that children, parents, educators, and the medical community know we are here. But we can't do it without help and support. So as we go out into the community, we are looking for donors, volunteers, and other avenues to help communicate what we are trying to do for now and for the future.